Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Horizon English Stories. I am so glad you are here today. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, how far would you walk in the dark to find a light that could change the world? For Marie Curie, that journey began in a cold world that told her no again and again. No university, no easy future. Many people believed science was not for women, but she did not stop. She was poor and often hungry, but she kept going. One day, this quiet woman changed the world. She found a strange, beautiful light in the dark. Its name was radium. It made her famous, but in the end, it also destroyed her body. This is not only a story about science, it is a story about courage, love, and never giving up. Marie was born in Poland in 1867. Her family loved books and learning, but life was very hard. Poland was not free at that time, and women were not allowed to go to university. Marie was very smart and wanted to learn, but the doors were closed to her. But Marie was quiet and strong. She did not give up. She worked as a teacher for other families to save money. Day after day, year after year, she lived a simple life and studied by herself in the dark nights. She had to wait for years, but she kept her dream alive. At last, she went to Paris. It was not a fairy tale. She lived in a tiny, freezing room. Sometimes she had no food. Sometimes she could not sleep because of the cold. But she finally had her chance. At the University of Paris, she studied physics and mathematics. She worked harder than anyone else. While others rested, she studied. While others gave up, she kept going. Soon, she earned her degrees. The girl who was once told no was now a real scientist. In Paris, Marie met a man named Pierre Curie. Pierre was also a scientist. He was quiet, serious, and loved truth more than fame. They understood each other perfectly, and soon, they married. The girl from Poland became the Marie Curie we know today. They were not only husband and wife, they were partners in work, thought, and hope. At that time, science was changing fast. Marie became interested in a mysterious energy coming from certain rocks. She believed there was something unseen and powerful hidden inside them. She was right. Together, Marie and Pierre began to search for this secret. With endless patience, they tested heavy black rocks again and again. First, they found a new element. Marie named it polonium, after her beloved home country, Poland. Then, they found another element and named it radium. Radium seemed almost magical. It gave off its own energy, and in the darkness of the night, it glowed with a beautiful, soft blue light. It looked like a living star in the dark, but they did not know that this beautiful light was also very dangerous. Their laboratory was not clean or modern. It was just a cold, broken wooden shed. Hot in summer, freezing in winter. They had to boil, stir, and filter heavy rocks for years. Their hands became sore, and their bodies were always tired. But they did not stop. At last, they produced a tiny amount of radium. It was the proof Marie needed. In 1903, Marie Curie won the Nobel Prize in Physics with her husband Pierre. She became the first woman in history to win a Nobel Prize. The world had to put her name among the greatest minds on Earth. But life is not always kind. In 1906, a terrible tragedy happened. Pierre Curie died in a street accident in Paris. He was gone in a single moment. It was a sudden, heartbreaking loss, and it broke Marie's heart. She lost her husband, her partner, and the person who understood her best. Many people thought this would be the end of her story, but they were wrong. Marie did not run away from her sadness. She carried it with her. She returned to work because she wanted to keep Pierre's dream alive as well as her own. She took Pierre's place and became the first female professor at the University of Paris. Once again, Marie walked where women had never been allowed to walk before, and once again, she proved that she belonged there. She continued her scientific work with great strength and discipline. In 1911, she won the Nobel Prize again, this time in chemistry. Now, she was the first person in history to win 2 Nobel Prizes. Not the first woman, but the first person ever. But Marie was truly great because of her character. She did not care about money or fame. She lived a very simple life. When radium became valuable, she did not keep the process a secret to make herself rich. She refused to take a patent on it, believing that scientific discovery belongs to the entire world, and knowledge should be shared to help everyone. During World War I, Marie did something else extraordinary. She saw that many soldiers were dying because doctors could not see their injuries inside their bodies. So, she helped bring X-ray machines to the front lines. She created mobile units called little Curies. She did not just stay in her lab. She went to dangerous places to help people in pain. This showed that she loved people as much as she loved ideas. By now, Marie was famous around the world. But fame did not change her simple life. She kept working. Sadly, the same radium that brought her honor was also slowly destroying her body. The beautiful blue glow was leaving silent damage behind. Year after year, she grew weaker, but she still kept going. In 1934, Marie Curie died at the age of 66. Her life was over, but her light was not. Now, my friend, I want to say something to you. Maybe English still feels like your own kind of darkness. Maybe there are days when the words do not come easily, and your progress feels very slow. But here you are, in your own quiet room, doing your own quiet work. Every new word you learn is a small glow. Marie Curie worked for years in the cold and the dark before the world noticed her. You may feel that way too, but your progress is real. Every story you listen to is light. If Marie's story moved you today, please leave a comment below. Come back soon, my friend. Expand your vocabulary. Expand your world. Welcome to Horizon English Stories.